Okay, we are live. We're getting ready to start. All right, folks, we are live. If y'all don't mind, share the stream.
Maybe that's TV. Oh, look at you in your fancy headphones.
Yeah. How you doing? All right, here we go. Up to bat for Logan is Landon Hall. The pitcher is Brady Ernest. He fouled it off, out of play. No balls, one strike to Landon Hall. Hopefully, this wind doesn't blow too hard. I see it's moving the camera. We're just going to have to deal with it. If I set up a tripod, then you have to look at the net all day. So it's either look at the net or when the wind blows, it moves the camera a little bit. There's a hit by Landon Hall to left field. So Logan starts out with the base hit. That's going to bring up Ivan Miller. Wheeling Central is arguably the number one team in the state. I think they're ranked two, but they just beat the number one team 15-2, Charleston Catholic. There's a nice bunt laid down by Ivan Miller. He's got the job done. The runner advances to second. That's going to bring up Bentley Williamson. Logan playing that small ball because every run's going to count. Ball one to Bentley Williamson. That's ball two. Clay Petrie is the catcher for Wheeling Central. He made that nice block. It's fouled off. Two balls, one strike to Bentley. Two balls, one strike. There is one out. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He fouled it off. I like it like this. Yeah, I don't put all, I ain't got time to do all the stats. All I do is what they do at bat. Yeah, they don't have it today, I don't think. He hits that one to right field. That's going to land. Base hit by Bentley Williamson. All right, with 1 out, Logan's got runners on first and third. That's going to bring up Jace Wolf. Oh, yeah? They just don't have the video. Shane's not here. He usually sets up the video. Yeah. We usually do, but the guy that does it, his girl's playing softball in Logan. He's going to be late getting there. All right, here we go. Jace Wolf. That's a strike on the outside corner. There's another pretty pitch. He can't. That one was prettier than the first one. No balls, 2 strikes. Jace Wolf. That one's going to be popped up. Looks like he's having trouble. He makes the catch. A runner's going to tag. Nice job of Jace Wolf to get that runner in there. The sacrifice fly gets the runner in. Logan's up 1-0 here in the top of the first inning. That's going to bring up Tanner Akers. Oh, pretty pitch. Strike 1. That's ripped to left field through the hole. Tanner Akers getting it done with a hit. That's 3 hits, a good bunt, and a sacrifice fly for Logan. They got 2 outs, but runners on first and second. Here comes the DH, Jackson McClung. He fouls it off. Jackson McClung's been hitting the ball pretty well. They've kept him in the lineup as DH. He's been doing pretty good. I would say he's batting over 400 if I was to guess. I'm not real sure. Oh, that was a nice looking pitch. He wanted it, but he didn't take it. No balls, 2 strikes at Jackson McClung. Brady Ernest is the pitcher again. Woo, woo. Don't know if I let that one stay. That's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes at Jackson McClung. It's high, full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It looks like Owen Bryant is on deck. What happened on the lineup? They got Alton Ellis should be an up, but I guess not. They've changed it up. And Jackson McClung walks. He's going to have a runner. I don't know. They might leave him out there for that bat. Here comes Owen Bryant. Box. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Owen Bryant. 2 balls, no strikes. Bases are loaded. So a walk here would score another run. There's a pretty pitch. He fouled it off. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Owen Bryant. He fouled that one off. This wind is making some noise. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. He hits a little chopper. Let's see if they're going to get it. Yep, nice play over there. All right, that's going to do it for the top of the first inning. We go to the bottom of the first. Logan has a 1-0 lead. Cross Con coming out to the mound. Wheeling Central put up 15 runs that last game against the number 1 team in the Double A in the state, Charleston Catholic. So we'll see how they do with Cross Con's unique pitch he's got. The batting order for Wheeling Central: Jake Brown, Zane Rosnick, and Brady Ernst, the pitcher. All right, here we go. Jake Brown is up to bat. There's a strike. First pitch by Cross Con. Oh, did he? Oh, Lord. That thing didn't hold very well. That's not good. I'd rather it fall than get busted with a ball, though. But that's a nice looking pitch right there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Jake Brown. And swing and a miss. Cross Con strikes him out. That's going to bring up Zane Rosnick, or Rosnick, I guess is how you'd pronounce it. Nice pitch. He was hesitant about calling it, wasn't he?
Cross.
2 balls and 1 strike to Zane Rosnick. He fouled it off. That ball is hit deep. That ball is hit deep all the way to the fence. He's going to get second. He gets a double out of it. I think so. Yeah. Boy, I thought it was gone when it come off his bat. All right, that's going to bring up the pitcher, Brady Ernest. Strike one. Swing and a miss. Strike two. It's a big batter here to get out for Cross. No balls, 2 strikes. That ball is ripped to left field. Ivan Miller fields it. So with 1 out, Wheeling Central has runners on first and third. It's going to bring up Cade Coronas in that 4th spot in the batting order. That's a little high. Two balls, no strikes. Cross Con got his hands full. This team scored 15 points against Charleston Catholic, the number one team in the state, a little while ago. There's a strike. Two balls, one strike. Three and one. And he walked him. Bases are loaded with one out. It's going to bring up Corey Lipinski. Called a ball. One ball, no strikes to Corey Lipinski. He called that a strike. That's pretty far outside, but he called it a strike. He's called a couple of those. Yeah, from that first one. Yeah, because that first pitch was pretty, but that ball hit. Ivan Miller makes the catch. One run's going to score. That's going to bring up Clay Petrie. Crosscon's all right. He's only gave up one so far. He's got runners on first and second. He gets this batter here, we'll be all right. Got two outs here. There's a nice pitch. He's called that a strike all day. Might as well keep it. No balls, one strike to Clay Petrie. That's popped up. Bentley and Gage both went after it. I think Bentley needs to call him off right there, don't you? Because he's running. Yeah, that's all right. It's no balls, two strikes. One good pitch for Cross Con. Logan gets out of the inning without a lot of damage here. It's a 1-1 ball game. There's that outside corner. He's called strike all day. He called it the ball this time. One ball, two strikes. He fouled it away, out of play. One ball, two strikes on Clay Petrie. Runners on first and second. There's two outs. It's a 1-1 ball game. There it is. Two balls, two strikes. That ball is hit hard, foul out of play. All right, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. It's a 1-1 ball game. That's a little high, 3-2. He walked him. Bases are loaded with 2 outs. Gonna bring up Braden Cover. This is the seventh batter. It's seventh batter in the lineup. There's a strike. It's hit probably out of play. Yeah. No balls, 2 strikes on Braden Cover. One ball, 2 strikes to Cover. That ball's hit down to Tanner Akers to Jace Wolf. That's going to do it. And we head to the top of the second inning. It's a 1-1 ball game. Croscon did a pretty good job. He gave up a couple hits there, but he only gave up 1 run. This team can bat. They got a lot of good hitters on the team, so that's a pretty good job across con. So we'll see what happens here in the top of the second. I think it's the catcher, Gage Hensley. All right, here we go. We got Gage Hensley batting and Adam Baisden on deck. He hits that ball up the middle, and that's going to be an out. Going to bring up Adam Baisden. Batting in that ninth spot. There's strike two on Adam Baisden. No balls, two strikes. There's one out. Landon Hall is on deck, going back to the top of the lineup. One ball, two strikes to Adam Baisden. He hits that ball deep right field, but it's going to be caught. It's going to bring up Landon Hall. Landon Hall got that hit his first time at bat. Hit it to left field, I think it was where he hit it. There's two balls, one strike to Landon Hall. It looked a little low, but it's called a strike. Two balls, two strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. We head to the bottom of the second. It's a 1-1 ball game. Up to bat for Wheeling Central is the eighth, ninth, and then the first batting spot. Back to the top of the order after eighth and ninth batter. Got Trent Lander, Matt Kennedy, and then back up top to Jake Brown. All right, we got Trent Lander up to bat. There's the first pitch is a strike for Cross Con. Logan on a 7-game winning streak. It'll be tough to keep it up today. Hopefully they can get number 8. Strike 2. Right down the middle. That ball is popped up. Right field. Adam Baisden makes the catch. That's Adam out there, isn't it? Yep. That's going to bring up Matt Kennedy. That ball is going to be hit. That's a base hit right up the center. That's going to bring up Jake Brown. A little bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes to Jake Brown. There is 1 out. That ball is fouled out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. I'm going to have to invest this week in them little fuzzy things you put on your microphone that keeps that wind noise down. These headphones are supposed to keep out a lot of the noise, but that wind, it's not keeping it out. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cross con throws over. Nice throw over, but not in time. I think this Jake Brown started out with a home run. Oh, pretty good pitch. 2-2. But this guy batting, Jake Brown, started out with a home run to lead things off in that Charleston Catholic and Wheeling Central game right before this game. This time he pops it up. That could be trouble. That is trouble. Looked like that one had plenty of time to get under it. So with 1 out, you got runners on first and second. That's going to bring up Zane Rosnick. He got a double last time at bat. I guess that was a ball. Two balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike to Zane Rosnick. He fouls it out of play. 2 balls, 2 strike. Outside, 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's 2 outs. That's going to bring up Brady Ernest. He got a hit the last time at bat. No damage done. Cross Con get this batter. Logan to get out of the second inning without giving up any runs. It'd be a 1-1 ball game. Heading to the top of the third. Need to get this batter. I guess that was a little high. 1 ball, no strikes. That can stay down there. I think I got it on there tight this time. Till it hits right on it. That's Shane Hall's clip, and mine, it tightens down on it. I should have brought mine. There's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I definitely don't feel comfortable with my phone up there in front of this net. It's fouled out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We are in the bottom of the second inning. It's a 1-1 ball game. Runners on first and second. That's high. 2-2. Two down, 1 to go. One good pitch. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Cross Con gets out of the inning without giving up any runs. That was the heart of the lineup, too. Good job, Cross Con. We head to the top of the third inning. Logan will start out with Ivan Miller, Bentley Williamson, Jace Wolf. 1-1 ball game. Let's give a shout out to our streaming partners, the City of Logan, the Critter Connection, Williamson Auto Sales, Created and Collected Store, Wicked Good Candle Company, Willow Tree Photography, Small Town Girl Consulting, Necco of Logan, Four Pillars Excavating and Transport, Four Seasons Country Store in Logan, Crystal Watkins and Legacy Family Medicine of West Logan, Word of Life Church at Mud Fork, Janet's Restaurant, Butcher's Training System, Beckley Welding Supply, Diana Barnett for Logan County Commission, Jamie Evans for Logan County Magistrate, William H. Bill Alderman for Logan County Board of Education, Burley Farrell for Logan County Magistrate, Tony Dean for Logan County Board of Education, and Dr. Jason Cheek for Logan County Board of Education. Thank you to our streaming partners. PTV gets a lot of support from the community and stuff. I appreciate everybody that supports. There's others that make donations periodically. I will be investing in one of them little fuzzy things to go on my mic so it keeps that wind down. Because I can hold my hand over top of it. When I hold my hand over top of it, you don't hear that wind noise. One ball, no strikes to Ivan Miller. That's a pretty pitch. One ball, one strike to Ivan. He rips one to left field. Ivan Miller starts things out good for Logan with a base hit. That's going to bring up Bentley Williamson. He got that hit to right field his first time at bat. Yeah, he hit that one, didn't he? All right, here goes Bentley Williamson. There's a strike. That ball is ripped, gets in the gap. Runners on first and second with no outs. Bentley Williamson with a big hit. All right, it's going to bring up Jace Wolf. He had that sacrifice fly the first time at bat that scored the only run Logan scored. I don't know if Kevin Gertz will let him hit the ball after that good contact or if he'll bunt. He might lay down a bunt here. It's outside, ball one. One ball, no strikes on Jace Wolf. Runners on first and second, no outs. Oh, that was a pretty pitch. One ball, one strike. Two balls, one strike. Jace Wolf. He pops that one up. It's going to be catchable. Catch is made. There's one out. That's going to bring up Tanner Akers. He got a hit. I think it was the center field the first time at bat. So runners on first and second. He rips that ball, but it's popped up. He makes the catch. Ivan Miller's going to tag up and take third. All right, here's the DH, Jackson McClung. He walked his first time at bat. So there's 2 outs, runners on the corners. That ball's outside. Oh. Sometimes he calls it a strike, sometimes he don't. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. And they threw him out at second. I don't understand that one. But anyways, that's going to do it for the top of the third. We head to the bottom of the third. It's a 1-1 ball game. And we are in the 4th, 5th, and 6th part of the lineup for Wheeling Central. All right, here goes Cade Coronas. Cross Con, the pitcher. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike to Coronas. That ball's popped up. That can find the gap. That ball is trouble. Yep. All the way to the warning track. That's a stand up double. Here's Corey Lipinski. He had a sacrifice fly his first time at bat. One ball, no strikes to Lipinski. That ball's popped up. That could be no, Ivan Miller. Ivan Miller found it and he got the catch. Gonna bring up Clay Petrie. That's a little shot down to the first baseline foul. No balls, one strike to Clay Petrie. One out, runner on second. Doing pretty good now, ain't it? I must not have had it clipped in there good. No balls, two strikes to Clay Petrie. That one's fouled. Big batter to get out here for Cross Con. Got that runner on second. Be nice to get a strikeout right here. That ball's hit to the second baseman. Tanner Akers makes the play. There's two outs. Here's Braden Cover. He hit in the fielder's choice the last time at bat. There is two outs. A runner on third. That's outside. It's fouled out of play, I'm pretty sure. Yep. One ball, one strike on Cover. Swing and a miss. One ball, two strikes. It's outside, 2-2. Nice pitch. Struck him out. Cross Con. Gave up a double, but got the next three batters out. And we're heading to the top of the fourth inning. It's a 1-1 ball game. Good action. Let's give a shout out to my faithful streaming partners. The City of Logan, the Critter Connection, Williamson Auto Sales, a created and collected store, Wicked Good Candle Company, Willow Tree Photography, Small Town Girl Consulting, Necco of Logan, Four Pillars Excavating and Transport, Four Seasons Country Store in Logan, Crystal Watkins and Legacy Family Medicine at West Logan, Jay Mullins and Elite Security, Word of Life Church, Janet's Restaurant, Butcher's Training System, Beckley Welding Supply, Diana Barnett for Logan County Commission, Jamie Evans for Logan County Magistrate, William H. Bill Alderman for Logan County Board of Education, Burley Farrell for Logan County Magistrate, Tony Dean for Logan County Board of Education, and Dr. Jason Cheek for Logan County Board of Education. Thank you to our streaming partners. I think this is like the sixth straight away game Logan has played. It'd be good to get back home and on top of my little dugout there. All right, up to bat for Logan. I think, let's see, Jackson McClung will be back up to bat. He didn't finish his at bat. Followed by Owen Bryant and then Gage Hensley. Jackson McClung, the senior, my daughter's boyfriend, he fouled it off a little late on the swing. That ball is high. One ball, one strike. He's going to pop it up. Shortstop makes the catch. That's Jake Brown with the catch. All right, it's going to bring up Owen Bryant. He grounded out his last time at bat back in the first inning. One ball, no strikes to Bryant. There's a strike. One ball, one strike. That ball is hit up over the pitcher. Owen Bryant with the hit. That's going to bring up Gage Hensley. There's a pretty pitch called strike. One ball, one strike to Gage Hensley. Swing and a miss. One ball, two strikes. That's high. 2-2. He hits one down to the second baseman. He's safe. I don't know what happened there, but Owen Bryan is safe. I don't know if you probably call that. It should have been a fielder's choice, but I think you call it an error. Gabe Goldie's going to come in and run for the catcher for Logan. Going to run for Gage Hensley. Going to bring up Adam Bazin. He flew out the first time at bat. One out, runners on first and second. We're in the ninth spot on the batting order. Then we head back to the top of the lineup. Big hit right here would be nice. He's bunting. He lays down a nice bunt. They get the third base. They get the runner going to third. Two outs. Got Landon Hall, the batter. He's going to pop it up. That's probably going to do it. That does it. All right, we hit to the bottom of the fourth. It's still a 1-1 ball game. The line in the lineup is the seventh or the eighth, ninth, and first batter. Got Trent Lander, Matt Kennedy, and then back to the top of the order to Jake Brown. Cross Con returns to the mound. All right, we got Trent Lander. He flew out his last time at bat back in the second inning. All right, here goes Cross Con, bottom of the fourth inning. It's popped up, foul territory. They're going to have to start calling that. No balls, one strike to Trent Lander. Pretty pitch. One ball, one strike. Or no balls, two strikes. My bad. Swing and a miss. Cross con with a nice pitch. Struck him out. The first inning had a lot of batters for both teams. But since then, there's been no more than 4 or 5 batters. Both pitchers getting it done. Got Matt Crenedy. He got a hit in that 9th spot his first time at bat in the second inning. That's a little high. 2 balls, 1 strike to Matt Crenedy. Hit him with the pitch. All right, we're back to the top of the lineup. That Jake Brown, dangerous batter. It's been said that he may be their best hitter on the team. There's a strike. He struck out his first time and got a hit his second time at bat. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Nice pitch him across. Big batter here to get out. Need to get him out. There is 1 out. Runner on first. He pops it up. Looks like third baseman's going to make the catch. And he does. Owen Bryant. That's 2 outs. That's going to bring up Zane Rosnick. He got a double back in the first and struck out in the second. He rips that ball. That's going to be a hit. Runner's going to take third. Rasnick with a nice hit. That's going to bring up Brady Ernest. He got a hit and then struck out his last time back in the second. Been 4 batters so far this inning. Kevin Gertz is coming out and talking to Cross Con. First visit to the mound. He just gives him a little pep talk. So with 2 outs, runners on first and third. Focus on the batter and all is good. That ball is ripped to left field. 1 run's going to score. So Brady Ernest gets a double, knocks a run in. That's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, Cade Coronas, who got a double the last time at bat. 2-1 ball game. Still not out of control. Anybody's game. There's a nice pitch. Way to get ahead on the count. It's no balls, one strike on Coronas. That's a little chopper down the third. Owen Bryant throws it way over the first baseman. Runner's going to come around, score on an error. So 2 runs are scored, or 3 runs are scored. That's 4-1. 4-1 ball game. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs. 4-1 ball game. That ball is ripped to left field. Ivan Miller's there for the catch. Nice catch, Ivan Miller. So 3 runs scored this inning. It's a 4-1 ball game. So we head to the top of the fifth. Logan starts out with Ivan Miller, Bentley Williamson, Jace Wolf. All right, here we go. Ivan Miller up to bat for Logan. Logan trails 4-1. Ivan Miller, he bunted the first time. He got a hit to left field the last time. That's a ball. My goodness. One ball, one strike. That was low. There's strike two. One ball, two strikes. Two balls, two strikes to Ivan Miller. That ball's high, 3-2. Three balls, two strikes to Ivan Miller. He walked him. That's going to bring up Bentley Williamson. He's 2 for 2. He got a hit to the right field and hit the left center last time at bat. See if Bentley can keep it going. There's a pretty pitch. No balls, one strike. It's just foul. He ripped it foul. No balls, two strikes on Bentley. Threw over twice to first base. Ivan Miller gets back safely. No balls, two strikes. He fouls it off. Struck him out. All right, it's going to bring up Jace Wolf. He had a sac fly, then he popped up the last time at bat. He hits that ball down to the shortstop. They're going to get one. He's safe at. Oh, they caught him out at first, too. Double play. All right, that's going to do it for the top of the fifth. We head to the bottom of the fifth. It's 4-1 Wheeling Central. Here comes Cross Con. All right, here we go. Clay Petrie is the batter. He fouls it away. That one's popped up. That's going to be the second baseman, Jace Wolf. He makes the catch. It's going to bring up Braden Cover. He's hitting a fielder's choice in the first, and then the third inning, he struck out. He laid down a bunt this time. He got it. He's safe. So he bunted his way on. That's going to bring up Trent Lander. He flew out and then struck out his last time at bat. So with one out, Wheeling Central has a runner on first. Eighth and ninth batter up. And there's a double play. Nice double play. And Cross Con gets out with just facing three batters. All right, we head to the top of the sixth. Logan has Tanner Akers up, and then Jackson McClung, and then Owen Bryant. Thank you all for tuning in to Peak TV. We want to give a shout out to our streaming partners, the City of Logan, Critter Connection, Williamson Auto Sales, Created and Collected Store, Wicked Good Candle Company, Willow Tree Photography, Small Town Girl Consulting, Necco of Logan, Four Pillars Excavating and Transport, Four Seasons Country Store, Crystal Watkins and Legacy Family Medicine, Word of Life Church, Janet's Restaurant, Butcher's Training System, Beckley Welding Supply, Diana Barnett for Logan County Commission, Jamie Evans for Logan County Magistrate, William H. Bill Alderman for Logan County Board of Education, Burley Farrell for Logan County Magistrate, Tony Dean for Logan County Board of Education, and Dr. Jason Cheek for Logan County Board of Education. Thank you to our streaming partners. All right, here's Tanner Acres. Tanner Acres had a hit and then a sack fly to advance a runner. One ball, one strike to Tanner Acres. Swing and a miss. One ball, two strikes. There's a pretty pitch, strike three. That's going to bring up Jackson McClung. He walked and then he popped up the last time at bat. That's ball two to Jackson McClung. 2-0. There's a strike. Two balls, one strike to Jackson McClung. That one hit the dirt, or should I say turf. 3-1 to Jackson McClung. He ripped that ball to the shortstop, and he's going to be thrown out. All right, that's going to bring up Owen Bryant. No ball or one ball, no strikes to Owen Bryant. There's now two outs. We are in the top of the sixth. It's a Wheeling Central 4, Logan 1. He fouled that out of play. Two balls, one strike to Owen Bryant. He fouled that one out of play. Two balls, two strikes. That ball's outside, 3-2. Strike three. Struck him out looking. Three straight batters out, so that's going to bring us to the bottom of the sixth. Wheeling Central 4, Logan 1. Here goes Cross Con back on the mound here in the bottom of the sixth. Wheeling Central's Matt Crinity's up to bat, batting in that ninth spot. And then we head back to the top of the lineup with Jake Brown and then Zane Rosnick. All right, here we go. We got Matt Crinity up to bat. Oh, that's a pretty pitch. One ball, one strike to Crinity. We are in the bottom of the sixth. Wheeling Central with a 4-1 lead. That ball is fouled out of play. One ball, two strikes. He wanted it. 2-2. That ball is ripped to left field, and Iva Miller will make a catch. It's going to bring up Jake Brown. He struck out, got a hit, and then popped up the last time at bat. One out here in the bottom of the sixth. That ball is hit to center field, and it's over the center fielder's head. He made a step in. He made a step toward the plate, and I think that made the difference. Then he went to back up. It got over his head. So Jake Brown with a double. That's going to bring up Zane Rosnick. He's 2 for 3. He's had a double, a strikeout, and then another hit back in the fourth. That ball is hit deep center field. Runner's probably going to tag up, and he does, and he advances to third. All right, here brings up Brady Ernest. He's 2 for 3. He had a hit, struck out, and then a big double last time in the fourth inning. There is 2 outs. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike to Brady Ernest. That ball is popped up, probably out of play. Bentley Williamson can't get to it. It's out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Ernest. There is 2 outs. We are in the bottom of the sixth. It's Wheeling Central 4, Logan 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Cross con gets the job done. We head to the top of the seventh. This is the last opportunity for Logan. They got to score at least 3 runs to tie this up. It's 4-1. Cross Cons pitched a pretty good game. A couple of those runs were on errors, so he's only gave up a couple runs against a powerhouse team. That's pretty good pitching by Cross Con. Hey, little man, how are you? You recognize my voice from TV? Yeah, he's precious. He's trying to walk, ain't he? Got the little man here hanging out beside Pete TV here. He's a #1 Ivan Miller fan. Don't even know it. All right, Logan's got their work cut out for them. They're in the eighth, ninth, and first spot in the lineup. It's going to be Gage, and then maybe Adam, and then back to the top of the lineup to Landon. All right, we got a new pitcher, Jake Brown, has came in for Wheeling Central. He's been playing shortstop today. Looks like Gage Hensley, and then it looks like Alton Ellis is in the lineup to bat in that ninth spot. So we've changed things up a little bit. Last opportunity for Logan right here. They got to have 3 runs. Not a bad performance against this powerhouse team. Man, what a pitch that was. Looked a little outside. They called it a strike. He's called some of those today, and then sometimes he don't call them. Swing and a miss. This kid's throwing pretty hard. How fast he throwing? 86 mile an hour. That's up. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Gage Hensley. He's throwing the heat. 86 mile per hour. It's low. 2-2. There's, I think they got several real good pitchers on this team. 2 aces I've heard of. This Jake Brown don't look too bad. It's popped up. Jake Brown's calling for it. He makes the catch. Yep. Got Alton Ellis back in the lineup with 1 out, batting in that ninth spot. It's a ball inside. One ball, 1 strike. Alton Ellis. That's low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Oh, it hit him hard. He took a hard shot right there. That was a fastball too, wasn't it? Well, that's an opportunity for Logan there. That's going to bring us back to the top of the lineup with 1 out. Landon Hall, he had a hit back in the first, and then he struck out and popped up. 1 for 3. No balls, 2 strikes. Landon Hall. He rips that one down the third baseline. It's fair. Runner's coming. Nope. He decides to stay on second. So we got runners on first and second. So there's some life here with Ivan Miller with 2 runners on. The tying run at the plate. This kid's throwing about 86 mile an hour. If Ivan gets a hold of one of these, it could be a tie ball game in one swing of the bat. He hits a little chopper down to the third baseman. Play is made. 2 outs. Runners advance. That's going to bring up Bentley Williamson. He had 2 hits and then struck out the last time at bat. 2 outs. This is it's low. One ball, no strikes to Bentley Williamson. There's a strike. One ball, one strike to Bentley. Runners on second and third. Base hit could potentially score 2 runs right here. There's a strike. Ball looked low, but he called it a strike. He fouls it off. He'd have probably called it a strike. You might as well swing. One ball, two strikes. One ball, two strikes. And Bentley Williamson, there's 2 outs. It's a 4-1 ball game. Logan with runners on second, third. Oh, swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's going to do it. The final score is Logan 1 and Wheeling Central 4. So that 7-game winning streak comes to an end today against probably the number 1 team in the state, I would say. And so who we play next? At home, Winfield at home Monday. So we'll be back in Logan Monday against Winfield at home. Thank you all for tuning in. We had 70 some people watching, but that's going to do it. And we will see you all here sometime next week.